Hello everyone and welcome to my channel. Today's message is going to be a message from Turkey Vulture Spirit. So I feel like this message is going to be very specific because I feel like not everyone really acknowledges or cares about the Turkey Vulture. But for me, I find the Turkey Vulture to be very fascinating. It just seems to be a very majestic bird. So again, very specific message here for, I feel like, not a lot of people, but I hope that it reaches whoever is meant to hear this. So I have some animal oracle decks, but they don't have the Turkey Vulture card specifically. So I've taken the turkey cards and the vulture cards out of the animal apothecary oracle and the spirit animal oracle. So I'll be using the spirit animal oracle and then also the bestiary oracle, and then I might use the Guardian of the Night tarot. I'm not sure yet, but those are the three decks that I will be using for this reading, and these are from the Animal Apothecary by Cara Elizabeth. Alright, so I felt drawn to do this reading. Again, I feel like not a lot of people are drawn to the Turkey Vulture. But I just find them to be kind of majestic. They're huge and kind of mesmerizing to watch. So this is your reading. If you felt drawn to this spirit energy, this is your reading from the Turkey Vulture. So, first of all, when I looked up the spiritual meaning of the Turkey Vulture, this is what it had to say. So, Turkey Vultures symbolize renewal, purification, and resilience, transforming death into life through their role as nature's cleanup crew. They are also seen as messengers between worlds, embodying resourcefulness, wisdom, and the ability to navigate life's challenges with grace. While some see them as omens of death, a deeper look reveals their positive spiritual meaning of cleaning up negativity and transforming it into new life. So, I feel like the Turkey Vulture embodies this beautiful energy of renewal, taking what has left this world in kind of a negative state, not negative state, but like, how do I want to word this? So they're taking a situation that is unpleasant and turning it into a situation that makes it more enjoyable to still exist, if that makes sense. Sorry that I wasn't quite sure how to put that into words. So I feel like for the people watching this, you embody this. There have been, I feel like you've been through a lot, but each thing that you have been through, you have transmuted it into something positive, and you keep doing this. But I feel like there kind of is some result showing of this, but not in the way that you would like or hope. So I feel like there's kind of two messages here that want to come through, and that's that you are somebody who takes a not so glamorous situation and you transmute it into something more positive. So you're putting that change out into the world that is impacting not only you, but the people around you and the collective as a whole. And you do this with grace. I feel like you are somebody who's been through a lot of tough challenges, and maybe you don't give yourself enough credit for what you've done. Maybe you don't see, maybe at the, during the situation, it felt impossible, but then once you've gone through it, you kind of just don't give yourself enough credit for the way you actually handled it, or how well you pulled yourself up and beyond that situation. So another cool thing about turkey vultures is, so it's a common misconception that they, the reason they circle is because there's something deceased below that they have found. And that's not true. So the reason they circle like that is because they ride the wind currents. So they are opportunistic birds, and they find the rising pockets of warm air called thermals, and they soar on these thermals using minimal energy. So I feel like what the spirit energy wants you to know is, by using minimal energy, you will actually be more fruitful. So with this card, it says magnetism through gratitude. So gratitude is a very important thing. Being grateful for what we have in the here and now, and really vibing in that energy. And we have 3 cups here with hearts, which makes me think of the 3 of Cups, which is a cup of enjoyment and celebration. So I think learning to enjoy the moments, the small moments, is something that they want you to know. I feel like for this group, there's like there's a desire for more, which is not bad at all. There's a desire to get to a certain place in life, but Spirit wants you to know that the more you are in tune with gratitude, and the more you just are vibing in the very moments that you are in, not worrying about the next step or the to-do list or anything of that nature, that you are actually transmuting your goals by just existing, by just being in moments of joy, feeling grateful for what you have, even the smallest things, like the roof over your head, the bed you get to lay in, the shower you are able to take, those kinds of things, the very basic minimal things that a lot of us do tend to take for granted. And there's definitely nothing wrong with having goals and wanting more and having more abundance, but just remembering that while you are working toward that, to be present and enjoy the moments that you're currently in. So I feel like there is definitely immense growth happening for this pile. Like there's definitely like a shift, a huge shift happening. And on this card here, we have the golden ratio, which is tied to the Fibonacci sequence. And for me, the Fibonacci sequence is like a direct connectedness to the universe. So you could be seeing a lot of synchronicities, 1111, 1212, 1313, 222, 22, 33, 333, etc., etc. So there's this I feel like I'm hearing there's this need to take it easy. Rushing is only going to cause you stress and anxiety. When you are in the vibration of ease, things will flow to you easier. That's what I'm hearing. And I definitely can take this advice myself. I'm just saw 11:22 on the clock. So this is a little woo-woo topic I'm gonna get into, and that is a lot of people kind of talk about the Matrix, and there's a lot of fear behind the Matrix that this is all a simulation. My belief is that we are literally computers. We are outputting, we are inputting, we have memory, we have CPUs, right? So we are literally computers, human computers. So this could explain like why there might be glitches, right? Or why certain things happen that we can't quite explain. But I feel like with this immense growth card, you guys are literally expanding and you are downloading information from the universe, from the collective, from the higher realms, and you are finding that you're seeing a lot of synchronicities, like I said, like numbers. And I feel like this is like just being completely connected to the universe, and because numbers are what make us up. So seeing these synchronicities, I think, is just a sign for you guys that you are more in tune with the all, the universe, God, whatever you want to call it. So with this nothing wasted card, I'm getting that there have been a lot of trials and tribulations that you guys have gone through, and they want you to know that these moments, these experiences were not in vain. They were not in vain. Especially with the turkey vulture spirit being connected to death and other worlds. I think this is definitely a like Plutonian vibe energy. So there's this death and renewal happening here. And I feel like for whoever is watching this, you guys have definitely been through multiple death and renewals. So you could be in a shadow of the soul kind of situation. And I feel like you're coming out of that. Or you could be just entering it. So this could be confirmation for the things that you're feeling and kind of seeing. I know that it could feel a little odd or strange to see 1111, and I feel like that's where it starts for a lot of people, seeing 1111. But it's no coincidence that you're tapping into something bigger than what your brain can process currently. So this may be confirmation for people who are just on their journey, their spiritual awakening, or their Kundalini activation, spiritual awakening overall. So I'm gonna go ahead and pull some oracle cards to see what other messages that the Vulture Spirit has for you guys. What other messages does the Vulture Spirit have for anyone watching this video? The miracles are endless with card number 15, and this card is also 15, so 15 might be a significant number for you guys. We also have number 31, 61, 63, and 15, like I just said. Actually, I feel drawn to read the number 15 from the Angel Number book. Let's see what it has to say. Wow. Okay, so new ideas. Level up your thoughts. Inspiration is the way your angels are directing you onto your inspired path. The ideas you get are important as they lead you to the next step. Repeat this mantra: I am open to receiving divine inspiration. And I think that's what's happening here, is like spirit, divinity. Okay. Anyway, is trying to move through you, and there are certain things that are trying to, and I think a lot of you are aware of this, though. I really do. Hathor could be a significant deity or goddess that is trying to work with you. You may have been seeing her a lot. But they want you to know the miracles are endless. Oh, wow. Okay. Eagle Spirit. Spirit has your back. Yes. Spirit definitely has your back. There's something that they are trying to work with you on. A collaboration with Spirit, with the universe. And then we have Brown Bear with Take a Time Out. Like I was saying, yes. There's a need to connect to just stillness for you guys. And I feel like there's like a kind of a fear behind that, because how will things get done? But it's okay to be in stillness. It's okay to not constantly be doing something. And in this stillness, gratitude can come. Gratitude can come, and then ideas can come. So I feel like they need you to know this. It's very important. Oh, that's kind of a lot. You know what? We'll take them, and then we'll end with this deck. Turtle Spirit, slow and steady wins the race. So yeah, there's this really big emphasis on slowing down. I mean, yeah. Parrot Spirit, watch your words. So your words are spells, literally. So being mindful of what you say, how you say it, how you talk to yourself, how you talk to others, because the words you speak is what you are transmuting, what you are putting out into the world. Make your dreams real with the Spider Spirit. And I feel like a lot of you are already trying to do this. You're already aware. You've already are on a very deep healing journey. And you have the tools to make your dreams real. But I think a big part of making this happen is slowing down. And then we have fox spirit, which I've been seeing foxes a lot. So I attribute the fox spirit to people who are trying to start their own businesses, entrepreneurs. They're also very cunning and clever, and quick. So quick-witted. I feel like this group could be trying to start their own business, and I feel like what this reading is trying to tell you is that it will happen, but it's unfolding at its own time and at its own pace. Foxes also represent the cosmic connection and guidance. So again, there's this guidance that's happening behind the scenes for you guys. So you guys could be seeing foxes quite a lot. And I actually saw one during the day, which is very unusual because they're nocturnal creatures. So, yeah, there's definitely a spirit team. Spirit is trying to work with you. They're trying to collaborate through you, but I think there's a need to listen. I think there's a need to slow down and listen. There's something that they want you to know that it's not hard. This shouldn't be that hard, is what I'm hearing. This shouldn't be that hard. Alright, what other messages? So we have key into wisdom with the little owl. I'm going to go ahead and read that. Okay, so Little Owl has been the companion of a goddess and the patron of a city, so don't let the word little fool you. This icon of wisdom sat on the Athena's blind side, illuminating what even a goddess could not see. Athena, Greek goddess of wisdom, knew that being wise requires us to acknowledge our own weaknesses, to understand that even goddesses are not all-knowing. Blindness in and of itself is not a fault. Failure comes from refusing to call on those who will help you understand the whole. Little Owl sees what you cannot. Call on her when you are ready to listen. Yeah, so there's definitely there's a need to slow down because there's something Spirit is trying to tell you or help you acknowledge that you are not seeing, that will help ease things, that will help it not be so difficult. So Little Owl teaches us that even a goddess can't know and see everything. Each of us has a blind side. So again, yeah, I really feel like there's something that Spirit wants you to know here. They're trying to connect to you. Any other messages from the vulture spirit? Okay, so we have honor lineage. So this could be your ancestors trying to connect to you, or you could be somebody who is able to connect to the people who have passed on from this world. So with this card of not being able, like somebody not being able to see everything. Maybe you can see what others can't see. So that could be confirmation for some of you. We have evolve into your next becoming. So yes, I feel like there's a huge rebirth happening here. And it looks like this frog is breaking from the ice. So frogs, they will hibernate. They will literally shut down their whole system in the winter and just exist. And I feel like this is what Spirit wants you to do. They want you to just exist and connect. Because the hustle and bustle is... what's the word I'm looking for? The hustle and bustle is drowning out the messages that are trying to come through for you. And then we have navigate life with determination. And I feel like you guys, yeah, I feel like this is a message to keep going. Because I do have this sense like, when is it going to happen? When is it going to happen? And funny, on the bottom of the deck, we have appreciate the process with the cow and the bull. So Hathor is I feel like Hathor is coming in strong. This motherly kind of presence for you guys. And we do have the pyramids in the back here as well. So let's see what we got on the top. Pause, assess, and act. So yeah, there's this huge message of rest. Okay, you know what? I think I will use the tarot to see like where your energy is at now. What energy are they currently? Okay, so yes. So there's 10 of Wands energy. So there's a lot of mental stress and anxiety going on for you guys. Spirit wants you to know it's okay to rest. It will not hold you back. It will not stunt you. Okay? Let's see where the energy will be if you take this advice. If you take this advice from Spirit, from the universe, and you rest, you take the time to rest and connect, what will come of this? What will come of this? These cards are slippery. What energy will they then shift into if they take this advice from you, Spirit? Holy shit. We have victory. 6 of Wands. And then we have the Page of Pentacles. A new beginning in abundance. Okay? 6 of Wands, victory, and a new beginning in abundance. I feel like new ideas that will lead to abundance will be able to flow in. And we have the 2 of Wands on the bottom of the deck. This is a new adventure, you guys, okay? On the top, we have the Fool. Yes, literally a new adventure. So, wolves could be significant for you guys. And then we have the rabbit here, which to me symbolizes abundance as well. Alright guys, so that's what I have for you. I hope this reading finds you well, and I hope that it was able to help in some way. Please feel free to leave a comment below. Please don't forget to like, subscribe, and share, and I appreciate you watching. Bye.